Welcome to Top Trading Edge, folks. Today is 28th September. Let's take a look at the market update video. Sunday. Today is Sunday night. Let's take a look at market update. All right. So what do you see here? This is a daily chart, folks. Right here, all the SMAs right here, they are looking super bullish. 50, 100, 200, perfectly lined up. Condition looking nice and strong, diagonally going upwards. All right. Volumes are nice and bullish. Only thing is make a little cross, right? But still the trend continues and market looking bullish. This is the daily pattern right now. Market looking bullish. We can take a look at smaller time frame. Smaller time frame, we can go and look at the 4 hours. 4 hours showing little weakness, but that's okay. We are still above the cloud. Linear line is intact. So bulls trying to give up. Okay, but we are still above the ground because we had a bounce. You see that bounce? So still bullish and bulls trying to give up here. So what does it mean? If they could come back and pull back to retest 654, and if you see 654 getting violated, folks, then it could go back to, it could come all the way down here in this zone right here. Okay, which would be a 10 handle down, okay, if that happens. But again, remember, it could bounce also because we are still conditioned diagonally going upward. Trend line is intact, everything is intact. So your area is strong right here. Okay, 654. Right now we're in the middle. The roof is 668 right here, and price action in the middle, and the support here at the 654. All right, so we are in the middle. Let's see what market does. But right now still bulls are intact, yet trend line is intact. That is the reason. We can look into 1 hour chart. Okay, so 1 hour chart looking nice and bullish. We had a little bear cycle, market trying to get above the cloud. MACD looking bullish, right? And look at the volume coming in. So 1 hour chart telling me we are a little bullish. All right, that is great. Let's look at the 30 minutes time frame. All right, 30 minutes telling me that I'm bullish also, but we have a resistance here. So what do you see here? Next resistance area is right here. So this is a little smaller time frame, 30 minutes. Okay, so these are the levels to keep it in mind as the time come by near. Okay, so right here, next resistance 654, 664, not 54, 665, around that range. Okay, so all right, so that is the another bullish area. If you want to take a look at it, if that rejection comes or it flips, then it's a nice bullish. If rejection comes, it could be pull back and we could go lower and take the support, and we could go lower and come down to 654. So both the side you got to keep it in mind. Right now bulls are still intact. That's what I would say. Bulls are defending their positions, okay, because of that's why we trend line is intact. Okay, I can look into 5 minutes for just a little quick. 5 minutes gives you only, intraday, which is not too much right here. Still bullish. Market is still bullish at the previous day high. If you see previous day high, which is Friday high, flips, then the area would be 30-minute charts. You can look into. That's the area to go. 665. Okay, that will be bullish. All right. And then if they want to go lower, keep looking at 30-minute charts, right? If this rejection comes and they want to go lower, but right now be careful going lower on it because of the condition change to bullish on a 30-minute also. So if you want to go short side, the best area is to go after 654, right? After that. But that would be too long. But in between, because we have the cloud condition turn bullish, that is the only one reason I don't like to be a short side, folks. Okay, if it would be a short side, it could be a small and it could bounce also. So yeah, but you need the cloud condition flipping, then you can think about short side. Until then, I'm not gonna pick right away. All right, so we'll see how the days goes by. In Monday, Tuesday, we'll come to know. Okay, but right now we have the trend bearish. We flipped it in on 30-minute charts to be bullish. That's why. Okay. Right, and volume is there too, that's why. Okay, we can look into QQQ just recently, and too many things going on there. Okay, QQQ looking bullish. You can see volume bullish, all right? Make it time to cross down, but look at the volume, look at the condition. Any pullback is like a strong bulls are there. You know, these are the levels to keep it in mind. If they pull back anywhere, still bulls are holding strong here on QQQ. Okay, so 582 support, but you already bounced here. Okay, so QQQ is still bullish. We can look into 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is also looking bullish, turning up. Look at that, test the cloud and bouncing. So 4-hour chart is also looking bullish. Look into 1-hour chart on QQQ, trying to flip the cloud. All right, curling up now here. Look at the market trying to create a bullish divergence here. So look at the foot. Look like QQQ wants to go back. All right, so QQQ looking bullish. So next target would be around here as the market pushes up, okay, to 602 area. Still keep pushing, market is still pushing on QQQ. Look at the volume, look at the squeeze, look at the condition changing. So that's why. Okay, so we had a bear cycle, now market flipping to the bull side on QQQ. IWM daily chart. Look at the IWM daily chart looking nice and bullish. We pull back MACD here. Condition is still bullish. Volume is still bullish. Squeeze bullish. So any decent pullback you get on IWM, immediately buyer is lining up. As you can see, the squeeze are coming built in. Right? So bulls are keep coming and popping, right? So that's why IWM still bullish, even though MACD is bearish, filling up the gas to go higher. Okay. Yeah, so area we can look into it on IWM. Still, I would keep an eye on this area, resistance 245 area. All right, if you see a rejection at 245, because several rejections keep coming, so be careful around 645. Until then, look like reversals are coming, time to bounce. All right, and IWM looking bullish. Long side is here. Short side, previous day low around here. If you're playing any time in the weekdays, 237 is the short side, and we are right in the middle. Okay, because now the cycle is changing. Price is getting over the clouds. It look like bulls are getting lined up. So I like IWM reversal also on the bull side. Okay, so all three indexes turning bullish from the bear cycle, which was teeny mini bear cycle. You can look at it. Look at 2-3 days bear and then reverse. Okay, so still bullish. IWM, QQQ, and SPY. All right, and let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, last week we told you that's Tesla looking right here. Looking Tesla. All right, so Tesla, you can see right here, volumes are strong, MACD bullish, conditions are strong bullish here. Look at that, 200 crossing 100, crossing 200. Wow, Tesla wants to go, folks. Apply a technical fundamental class. Tesla still bullish. All right, so be careful on a short side on Tesla. People who are having puts, be careful. Does not matter what price it is. These are not real price, folks. Real price, you got to apply a financial fundamental class. Other than that, right now this technical is telling me stock looking bullish. Okay, wants to go higher. But Josh, the stock was right here, $300, 260. Now you already went to 440. That's it. It should not go higher. Let's go and short, right? That's not the way we work, folks. Because this is conditions. Look at that. Look at this validation, the roof, right? This resistance market validated 1, 2, 3, almost 10 days. We validated at the same zone. Now look at that, yesterday Friday, bullish hammer candle coming. Look at the bulls lining up, and look at the volume here. So just do the indication, right? Look at all the SMA line now trying to line up, and this wants to go all-time high, Tesla. Okay, but doesn't mean it's gonna happen overnight. It could happen 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, whatever they do. But they're bullish. Okay, that's Tesla. All right, so Tesla, I like bullish. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin was bearish, remember, last week market. So now Bitcoin trying to bounce here. Okay, Bitcoin 50 SMA trying to cross 100, which is not good. Conditions are bearish. All right, but Bitcoin trying to bounce here. If Bitcoin bounce, we have 150 SMA right there. Look like Bitcoin wants to go a little bit. Conditions are sideways. All right, conditions are sideways. Still, Bitcoin is looking little bullish. In terms of the price action, but this bounce, but I think there is a rejection I'm expecting, and I'll tell you why. Because 50 SMA trying to cross the 100 SMA, folks. Okay, this is not looking good. If that happens, then Bitcoin gonna go lower, and conditions are lining up. The bearish here, you can see right here, bearish. So look like Bitcoin want to push it lower after the rejection. If that happens, if 50 SMA cross 100, if then wants to turn little bearish, and we could go and test the 105 zone. Okay, so look for here a rejection. If that happens, then we'll be testing 105. Right now they are trying to bounce at the support zone right here, previous support, right, and see what brings the resistance. The resistance is 115. If you see rejection here, this area, and we could go lower, but if it breaks this, then man, then it would be a nice entry to go long, okay, to here. But until then, right now looking bearish, MACD bearish, condition bearish, right, and 50 SMA trying to cross 100. So some indications, 60% indication is telling that hey, Bitcoin wanted to go lower. If rejection occurs, right now we found the support trying to bounce. Okay, so maybe 1 or 2 days watch. These are the level. You got to watch all the levels, folks. Okay, which level it bounce, which level it rejection. Based off of that, market reacts. Not just because bounce from here, or just because 50 SMA cross. You got to wait and watch how things are folding here, these areas. So look around. Okay. So Bitcoin has slight weakness. Okay, but right now for trying to bounce because of the support. Okay, and then we could have rejection if they want to do it here or not. That's what we want to watch, because of the condition is bearish, MACD in a bear territory. Bears are there. That's a Bitcoin. Then we can look into Nvidia looking, folks, rock solid. Okay, look at the continuous squeeze, volume bullish, bulls are giving up here. Anytime you see Bitcoin, I'm sorry, what Bitcoin, Nvidia come back to 165 zone, that's the good entry zone to go long. Okay, but make sure you do your due diligence, because this is the support zone. Most of the time it comes and bounce, but if the market sells off like crazy, right, tomorrow market some happens, you never know when that happens. But right now they're looking all bullish, but I'm just giving you if the tsunami comes, then you never know, anything could change. Right now I do not see any tsunami coming, just to give you heads up. But right now market is also, Nvidia also looking bullish, support is strong, condition is little changing on the side. Okay, so that's why you got to be careful, right? But these are the level to keep it in mind for future reference. Okay, still Nvidia I see little bearish, but sideways squeeze, volume bullish. You can see all these SMAs are looking nice and bullish. Yep, that's your Nvidia, Bitcoin, and then okay, what else? Okay, let's take a look at Palantir. A lot of people looking for Palantir. Palantir, we got a little rejection here at the previous low market creating, right? Conditions are bullish, volumes are bullish, and SMAs are also bullish here. You can see. All right, let's call it a day then, folks. I guess this is still bullish on a Palantir. If they want to pull back, SMA, right? If even the Palantir pull back to 50 SMA, you're good. Is still bullish because of the conditions. Volumes are strong here, MACD in a bull territory, right? That doesn't look any bearishness here, as long as above the cloud conditions. All right, that's a Palantir. All right, that's about it, folks. All right, so don't forget to click the like button, folks, and if you are new, please subscribe, folks. Always I make the market update video every Sunday, and I go every day live morning 9:30 to 4 p.m. folks, every day, and I share my screens too on at 9:30 to 4. So when those who wants to join the community, right here is a free of charge, folks. This community is free. You can open your camera, scan these, you can pause, play, and scan, and you can join. Okay, There are a lot of strict rules in the community, folks. We don't allow any pumping or dumping anything in here in this community. It's a very filtered community. Means if you not allowed to post any social media crazy links and stuff like that. Okay. And those who want to join the alert room, folks, right here is alert room. New alert room is coming October. Now 2 more days to go. Those who wants to join, they are coming in. But do not scan this, folks. This is once you make the payment, $1,000, 30 days, and then take a screenshot and send a payment to this number. Then I'll add you up. Okay, 30 days alert. If you do not know, don't jump in, folks. Don't make any payment to anybody if you are new. Do not make any payment to anybody if you are new. Okay, nobody, never trust nobody. Okay, always give a time to learn somebody before you pay. Right, so right here is the community. You can join, scan. Okay, and don't forget to click the like button, folks. See you tomorrow morning 9:30. Take care, everybody. Bye.